Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today, playing the daily challenge for January 11th, 2026. The character at the Defect and the modifiers are draft a custom starting deck of cards. Flight, you may ignore path to the next turn to travel to, and binary card rewards contain only 2 cards. Binary always make things hard. Flight should make things easier though, so hopefully that'll even each other out a little bit. I see Sita here, 1737. That's a great score. Congratulations. P-Jump 1684, not far behind. Let's see what I can do here. Alright, so, draft deck, Reinforced Body, Turbo, Rebound. Oh man, Reinforced Body is really tempting. That's a solid defensive card. I do have the Slime Boss at the end, so I don't need to be super defensive. Also, 4 elites. Yeah, I can hit 4 to 5 elites. It is a good card. I don't know how much I like the other 2. Turbo might be good too. Oh man. This is an uncommon card. This is a common though, right? So, alright, let's start with the Reinforced Body. I think that should be a good defensive card. Here, I'm offered once again a Turbo. I think now I will take that Turbo. I guess with binary collector monsters might be difficult, so I might decide to go for Highlander. Unless I get a lot of duplicates. I don't think I'll take a second Turbo, though. Let's take a Steamberry here. Cool-headed is nice. Compile Drive is good, too, but let's get a Frost Orb first. Stack, Hologram, Leap. All of these are good. I think Hologram might be better. Allows for better synergies. Streamline is a decent tank card, especially with the Turbo. Let's take it. Tempest. If I get an Aggregate, then Tempest would be great. That'll be my second X-Cost card, though. Still, let's take it. There's an Aggregate. Yeah, let's definitely take that. Darkness to try to get a Dark Orb out early to get Overkill. I think I'll risk it. Also, because I didn't really like the other 2. Hologram, go for the S-Stack. I already had the Hologram, right? Let's grab... I'm a little low and offensive for the cards, right? Let's grab the go for the S, and I think I'll do the Beam Cell here as well. Okay. Chill is a great way. Also, the only card I don't already have. And I already have these 2 Scrape. I feel like I have a good amount of 0-cost cards. Actually, it's just to go for the Ice and the Beam Cell that are 0-cost, right? And I guess Turbo and Steam. Okay, that's not too bad. Capacitor is interesting. Also because I already have the other 2. And then Glacier, solid defensive card. Okay, so I think my deck is a little biased towards defenses at the moment. So offensively, let's count those first. I just have the Beam Cell, go for the Ice, Streamline, Scrape, and I guess Tempest. That's a little low. So I wouldn't mind picking up some more offensive cards. Alright, with the Flight modifier, I'll just maximize question mark rooms until I have enough curses, or 15 question mark rooms, I guess. Alright, so here I can do something like Streamline, Beam Cell, and Tempest. Okay. And then 8 incoming. Aggregate is a little useless here. Let's still play it. There's no reason to try to get Overkill yet, right? Actually, I should have done Overkill against the other one. It's fine. If I had some Frost Orbs, it would have been fine. Here, let's do Steam Barrier Scrape. Okay. Then Chill. I guess I can do Darkness and Reinforced Body, and that's enough. Oh, no, that is not enough to kill. Okay. Yeah, because the small slime was only attacking me by 3 every turn. 2 Frost Orbs would have done that. It's fine. We got a Colorless Potion, Claw, or Barrage. I just don't like Claw that much. Let's take the Barrage. I feel like I have enough orbs at the moment for the Barrage to be useful. I don't think I need to remove anything. I just picked up everything I wanted. Okay. And then here I got my first Curse Injury, as well as the Golden Idol. Enemies drop 25% more gold. They're really nice this early on. And then here, oh, I have to sacrifice something. Oh man, see, if I got an Overkill, I would have sacrificed the Darkness, but no, which of these do I like least? Honestly, I feel like the Barrage I just picked up is probably the weakest card of these. Let's get rid of it. Okay. I want to save the Injury because I might be able to get curses. Okay. Alright, let's do Chill, Turbo, go for the Ice, Cool-headed, then Capacitor and Scrape. Alright, and I can do Steam Barrier and Beam Cell. That allows me to be fully defended. Okay. And then here, let's do... I mean, Aggregate is actually extremely useless. Let's do Darkness and then Glacier. Get the Dark Orb up front. Well, closer to the front, I guess. Another 10. Let's do Beam Cell, go for the Ice, Streamline. Oh, that was enough to kill. Beautiful. Hologram, Streamline. Unfortunately, I already have both of them, right? So, I'm going to try to commit for Highlander, so I'm going to skip these. I hope that is the right decision. It's really hard to get collector bonuses with binary. Alright, so here I think I'll start off with Capacitor and Glacier, set up some of my Frost Orbs, okay. Alright, there's a Chill. Okay. And I still have a Cool-headed in my drop pile too, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Do I want to play the Darkness? It's not a bad idea. Yeah, so let's do Cool-headed, then Streamline, and you know what? I'll skip the Darkness because I think I don't want to have an extra Void in my drop pile. 18, I already have 8. This might be a problem. I don't think I can deal enough damage, although I could play the Streamline for free with the Hologram, right? I think I'll do Scrape first, see what that gives me. Okay, unfortunately that wasn't super necessary, unless... Hang on, so if I do Turbo, Streamline. What if I hologram the Glacier? Would that be enough? I think that should be enough, right? And it gives me more Frost Orbs. Okay, let's do that. Just to be safe, fully defend this turn. Next turn I have 10 block. I just need another 8. Or I need to go for the ice. Yeah, go for the ice. Together with... Actually, do I even want to do Tempest? This is enough to be fully defended. Next turn, I'm not being attacked. So let's get some Lightning Orbs out to try to deal extra damage. Okay. Alright, here... Oh, this is not a good hand. I think I'll do Glacier, get the Frost Orb, Lightning Orbs up front. What if I do Cool Head and get a nice Zero-Cost card? No. Okay, now I'm starting to get a little worried. I only have 6 block from the Orbs. Luckily, I did get a go for the ice. Is that going to be enough? No. Streamline is 21. Actually, that together with the Orbs is enough. Phew. Alright. Perfect this one. We got Matryoshka. The next 2 numbers chest you open contain 2 relics. Leap, Turbo. I am offered a lot of duplicates. I'm starting to doubt going for Highlander was the right idea. But no, let's take the Leap. That's still a unique card. Okay. Alright, so these guys, wait, the backliner, wait, one of them doesn't buff, right? The backliner doesn't buff. So yeah, let's get rid of the Lightning Orb as soon as I can. First of all, let me fully defend. I think I'll try to get overkill with the Dark Orb if I can. So I need to evoke the, I can do Chill. Can I hologram something? No. So let's not do any more. Well, actually, let's hologram something that gives me block, like the Leap. I'm a little worried that evoking the Lightning Orb might kill something, which I wouldn't want. Okay, there's... so I think if I do Darkness, then Glacier, that gets the Dark Orb up front. And both of these are still alive. Okay, beautiful. Alright, so this guy is the one buffing itself, right? So yeah, I should probably also do Capacitor to be able to play another... let's also do Aggregate to do another Frost Orb. And then I don't think I need another Darkness. Here, let's get rid of this guy. Okay, so yeah, I think I'll wait for the Dark Orb to be able to deal more 100 damage, so I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, Dark Orb is at 102. That is enough to get me overkill. Did take me a while. I'm already at 7 minutes, which is unfortunate. We got a skill potion as well as... Yeah, I already have the Leap. I guess I'll take the Claw. With Scrape, it's not horrible, but it's not the best attack card, especially if you're going for Highlander, right? Alright, so here, I think I'll do... wait, a 1 energy rune for Spidey is not enough. Let's... actually, a Leap is enough, right? Yeah, let's do Capacitor, then Scrape the backliner, I guess. Okay. Alright, did lose some... Actually, it's fine what I lost there. Alright, let's do Beam Cell. I don't think there's a reason to play Turbo, especially because I can fully defend with the Leap. Next time, I will need the Glacier, at least, and another attack card, or defensive card. Okay, alright. Let's do Go for the Ice. That's down to 15. Glacier is 11. Hologram, it's going to be 14, so I do need to get another defensive card. What if I do... No, Turbo's not enough. Oh no, do I not have enough? Wait, so I need 16. I have 11 plus 3 is 14. And I can't actually weaken this guy anymore because it has Artifact. And there's nothing 0 cost that would allow me to gain extra block, right? Oh no, I have to drink the skill potion, I guess. Skim, stack. Yeah, stack is better than nothing. Let's do stack. And then might as well grab a beam cell here to get rid of... Oh, actually, well, to deal extra damage, sure. Shame I had to use the skill potion though, because there's a chance I might not be able to perfect this one. Luckily I did get Chill, that's really good. Let's do Aggregate. Actually, I think I'm going to do Aggregate first, then do Tempest. Okay. And then do Chill. Beautiful. So that allows me to be fully defended and also was able to deal a lot of damage that way. I do only have 6 block though. I need to get some luck here. Yep, beautiful. So I can do Go for the Ice, Claw, and then Leap and Reinforce Body. Awesome. Alright. Okay, and then just need 4 damage here. Glacier. I mean, yeah, let's do Glacier. Okay, beautiful. So now I'm fully defended every turn. Alright, awesome. Okay, so I just need to deal extra damage here. Again, I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, beautiful. No troubles there. We got Pen Nip. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Really nice. Beam Cell stack. Unfortunately, wait. No, I never had a stack, right? Let me sort A to Z so I don't accidentally pick up a duplicate. A to Z. Alright, yeah, didn't have a stack. Let's pick up a stack now. Shouldn't be too bad, although I would like my deck to get a little larger. Got a Regal Pillow. Whenever you rest, an additional 15 HP and Bag of Marbles at the start of each combat. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Not that useful at the moment because I don't have that many attacks yet. Good attacks at least. Yeah, look at this. No attacks at all on turn 1. I can do Aggregate, hologram the Aggregate, and then do Tempest, and then hope it hits at least... Oh, wow. Alright. Okay, it did hit 2 of the 3 enemies, or 2 of the 5 enemies, but I'm still taking 15 damage, unfortunately. Here I can do Chill. Alright, and then I can do Claw and Streamline. Okay. Alright, fine. Took some damage there. Recursion, Darkness. Recursion is fine. I already have the Darkness. Actually, I might... That Darkness is a good candidate to be removed soon, too, because I don't think I really need it. Here, let's do Chill and wait. Okay. I would like the capacitor early. Alright, yep, there's a capacitor, cool-headed. I think I can safely play the claw to make it slightly stronger. And then here, I mean, might as well wake it up, right? Let's do Glacier. Should I do Recursion? Or Darkness? I'm not sure. Let's do... I think Darkness might be slightly better. Yeah, let's do Darkness, then go for the Ice, okay? So I'm a little worried. I only have 8 block from the Frost Orbs, so I will still need... Okay, Glacier's really lucky there. And I got Turbo too, right? Let's do Beam Cell, Turbo, then Glacier. That allows me to be fully defended. Do I want to do Tempest? That also evoke the Dark Orb? No, I think I'll do the Streamline because of vulnerability and then do 1 Tempest, okay? Just have to defend enough next turn. I luckily got the Go for the Ice. Let's do Aggregate, Leap, Go for the Ice, and Stack, okay? And then here, another Darkness might be too much. I would love to recurse the Dark Orb, so I need to get it up front. Yeah, let's do Cool-Headed, then do Recursion, then Hologram. Streamline is too expensive. There's nothing else to do, right? I guess I'll Hologram. Yeah, Beam Cell. It does a little bit of extra damage. Okay. Another 18. Alright. Yeah, so let's do Claw, Streamline with double damage. That was a lot of damage. And then Scrape is not enough unless it gives me an attack. Can I defend here, though? No, I can't. So Scrape has to give me a good zero-cost attack card. Well, 13. No, I'm still off. I am 1 off, actually, because of the orb. Let's see if this gives me 1 damage. It didn't give me any damage. That's a shame. If I do Apotheosis, is that better than the Finesse? So hang on. If I play this stream, the problem is I have negative dex, right? So it's 6 plus 5 is 11. I need 13. Apotheosis, I think, will upgrade. This will only give me 1 block. I need Apotheosis to give me 2 blocks. So that is actually just barely enough. All right. Had to use another potion, but I mean, that's what potions are for, right? To be able to perfect things. Okay. Alright, we got Horny Thought. Whenever you use a potion, heal 5 HP. Reboot self-repair. I might go for Pauper. I'm not 100% sure, but it's very likely, and I don't think I need reboot. I also don't really need self-repair. Kind of want to skip this one, too. Yeah. Might be a challenge to get in Skibdian, but I don't think I'll do this. Yeah, let's take another curse. Unique curse number 2. That's very helpful. And then here, I got the Sentries again. Alright, let's see what the Cool-Headed gives me first. I do have the stack. That's not going to be enough, though. Let me do Scrape. That will actually make the stack stronger. Okay. Alright, there's Beam Cell, there's Steam Barrier. That is still not enough, though, so I have to play the stack. Actually, if I do Turbo, stack is 7. Yeah, that is enough, so I don't need to play the Steam Barrier. Let's do Capacitor, stack, and then Tempest. Okay? So far, so good. Relying on that Glacier to show up, it did not. I can do Leap, Hologram Leap, though. I might have to do that. I don't think there's anything better. I could grab Turbo. No, wait. 15 Penip is not close to triggering. Yeah, no, just to play it safe, let's do Leap, Hologram. The, what if I do Steam Barrier and then play the Recursion? Is that fine? Yeah, a little risky, but let's do it. Okay. Actually, could I have just Hologrammed the stack? That might have been interesting, too. It's fine, hopefully. Alright. Okay, there is the Glacier. Unfortunately, useless Aggregate. Let's do Go for the Ice, Claw, Glacier. Might as well play the Aggregate. Sure. Okay. Right, I only have 6 block from the orbs. There's a Chill. That's very nice. Let's do Scrape first. Okay, I got Turbo, which I probably don't really need, right? Yeah, I definitely don't need that. Let's do Darkness and then Chill. Okay. Can I get rid of this guy? Just needs 7 damage. I have 8 blocks, so one more Frost Orb would be nice. Yeah, I can actually weaken this guy, which is great. Then do Streamline. That was a bit of a waste of double damage, huh? Should probably... Oh, actually, I'm not sure if I should have done something different. I could have targeted the backliner, I guess. Okay, I luckily got the Recursion. That allows me to be fully defended. Okay. Oh, boy. If I get one more Frost Orb, I should be fine. I did not. There's nothing I can do. What a shame. I was doing really well until this point. Lost it by 1 HP. If I... Instead of the Dark Orb, if I had an extra Frost Orb, that might have made a difference. Oh, man. Yeah, fine. Alright, I'll speed this up. Obviously, now I'm fully defended every turn, so I missed it by 1 HP. I'll be right back. Alright, fine. Didn't take me long, but did miss it. Did miss the perfect here. Got Toxic Egg whenever you add a skill into a deck upgraded, which is great. Compile Driver, Loop. Loop is interesting, but I think Compile Driver is better here, especially with the Dark Orb. Do I want to hit a shop over a regular fight? I feel like I wouldn't mind getting some better attack cards in the shop. Let's do it. Prismatic Shard would make Highlander slightly easier. Double Energy is interesting and also relatively cheap. And with Flight, I'm not worried about not being able to get enough relics. So I don't think I need the Shuriken, especially because I don't have enough attack cards. I think I will take the Sweeping and Double Energy. Let's take those for sure. Prismatic Shard is really tempting. It might mess up my synergies because I'm going for an Orb deck, and it might give me cards that don't really fit an Orb deck. It might also give me good cards. With Binary, though, I don't know how much I want other characters' cards. I think it's probably better to stick with cards instead of Prismatic Shard instead of Relics. So let's take the Doom and Gloom, and then I will also take the Explosive Potion. Do I want an Essence of Darkness? That would evoke all my orbs. Not a bad idea, especially if I have trouble dealing enough damage against the slime boss, because that's a real possibility here. Because I don't have a lot of good attack cards. Kind of want to upgrade the Aggregate first, and I have a Tempest too, right? Let's do Aggregate and then Tempest first. And I also have a Reinforced Body, so an upgrade to Aggregate should be fine. Right, Slime Boss, speaking of upgrade Aggregate, although it's not going to be super helpful here, let's do Chill, and I can bring back another Aggregate for no particular reason. Let's not do it. Okay. That way I save the hologram. A lot of wasted energy, unfortunately, and now I'm going to have trouble here. Let's do Streamline Recursion. Okay, I'm a little worried. I have to do a lot of damage. I'm not sure if I can do that. There is a Tempest. Let's do double energy. I think I have to... Actually, I could fully defend with this Reinforced Body, right? That'll be 42 block. If I do Tempest, it'll evoke this one orb. Well, actually, it will evoke 2 lightning orbs. That's 16, plus another full set. That's 15. That's 31. That's not enough. And then if I do Essence of Darkness, then I'll evoke another, what is that, 40? I think that's what I have to do. Let's do Tempest here. The other option was to do Reinforced Body, but I think that's just pushing the can down the road. Yeah, so now it's 55, which is not the best split value, but I also have a bunch of Dark Orbs now, so those might help. I do need to be able to evoke them sooner or later, though. Let's do Go for the Ice, then Leap alone is not enough, right? Sweeping has to give me something. It didn't. So I think I have to try... Oh, actually, double damage Scrape is not a bad idea. Okay. Beam Cell and Compile Driver is enough, and then I can do Turbo Sweeping Beam. Okay, and a Recursion. That was actually really nice. All right. Very happy about that push, and it cost me 100 gold, but I think it did help. Hologram, did I have something to evoke? Yeah, I did have another Recursion. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's hologram the Recursion. Is that going to be enough, though? Yes, and then I can do Claw, Cool-Headed, and then I just need to evoke another orb or deal a little bit of damage. All right, so I'm very happy I bought that potion. Without that, I think I might have been in much more trouble. Another Explosive Potion, Rainbow Core Search. I think I'll go for Pauper, yep. And then, I mean... Extra energy is nice, but I think I'll take the Black Star just to make sure I get more relics. At least I'm just sure I'll go defeated. So, okay, on the other hand, usually I take Black Star to try to get, I was going to say ring boots. No, it's wing boots, right. Wing boots, they are not going to be necessary in a flight run. So I'm not sure if I actually need that. It's very likely I'll be able to get enough relics. I guess, say, for example, I took Black Star. Even if I hadn't taken Black Star, it still would have been enough. But no, let's play it safe. The other option was Nuclear Battery to get extra energy and to improve things like the Compile Driver. But no, I think I'll play it safe. Let's take the Black Star. At the end, once again, I will count, though, if I could have gotten away without the Black Star, and if I still would have been able to get the Alex Shiny modifier. All right, 1, 2... wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're all on different floors. That's good. Okay, and then, yeah, again, we'll continue to maximize question mark rooms. I have 2 unique curses so far, so just need 2 more. All right, let's do Beam Cell, Doom and Gloom. Now, not having a lot of energy might be a problem, especially in Act 2. I mean, I do have 2 Explosive Potions, but I'm not sure if I need to use both of them. Let's do Double Energy. I think I'll do Chill, then Recursion, and then Tempest. That, yeah, I was going to say that will get rid of one of them. Also gives me enough block, and then next turn this guy is guaranteed to be dead. Let's play another attack to get Pendant closer to 10, though. Got my gold back, an energy potion. I already have the Reinforced Body. I guess I'll take the Rip and Tear. Doesn't really fit this deck, though. Oh, man, I was going for Highlander desperately, and now I'm being offered the Apparitions. I mean, I'm committing to Highlander, so let's skip them, although I could imagine them being really nice. I also don't really need to remove anything for that much gold. Here I got Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. That might incentivize you to rest a little bit more frequently. You also got Dark Imperial. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max by 6. Because I'm hoping... Should I do another shop? No, I don't think I have enough gold for a shop. I'm hoping with enough curses I'll be able to get enough max HP to offset the points I lost, or I would have gained if I'd gone for the Apparitions. Alright, so here, 2 energy Reinforced Body is enough. Do I want to attack here with Rip and Tear? Yeah, you know what? Let's do Rip and Tear, then Reinforced Body. That way I don't waste the capacitor. Or I don't use the capacitor, I guess. Okay. I don't waste the vulnerability, that's what I meant to say. Here, let's do Double Energy, and then Hologram. Could do Hologram Reinforced Body, right, if I really want to defend. I could also just do Leap, Claw. Actually, let's do Recursion first, then Claw. And then, what kind of Hologram? Rip and Tear again? Doom and Gloom? I don't have anything with card draw. I guess Rip and Tear does slightly more damage. Okay. Alright. Another 10. Aggregate is not bad. I can do Streamline and Tempest. Unfortunately, no way to defend here. Right, yep, taking 10 damage here, but should be able to deal enough next turn. Let's do go for the ice, sweeping beam, chill, and glacier for kill. Beautiful. Alright, here, stack. I already have it. Let's take the overclock. Would be great to have an upgraded stack, though. Book of Stabbing. Alright, 12 incoming. Let's do chill, cool-headed. Okay, glacier's really good. Let's do glacier here. Okay, fully defended. Barely dealt any damage, though, and wasted the vulnerability. 18, so it's a double energy here, then the recursion, streamline. To defend against 18, I have to bring back the glacier again, right? Yeah. Okay. Another 21. There's a reinforced body. Let's do beam cell. So I have 6 already, I need 15, so 2 energy reinforced body is not enough. It has to be a 3 energy reinforced body. Okay, let's do it. I'm worried that I'm barely dealing any damage, and this guy's just getting stronger. I mean, aggregate is somewhat useless. Let's do turbo, overclock. Darkness, steam barrier, leap. That's the best I can do defensively. That's 21. Actually, wait, if I do doom and gloom, that's 24 exactly, right? Actually, I should have done... Well, I don't think I'll do the darkness, though. Because I want to save at least 2 frost orbs. I don't have high chance of being able to perfect this one, though. Another 21. Luckily, I did get to go for the ice and a glacier again. Okay. So that is enough. Let's do Tempest 2. Maybe the right approach was to have that Dark Orb grow. 30. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do here. Let's do Turbo Scrape. Yeah, I needed... Even a go for the ice would not have saved me here. Yeah. Now I'm actually a little worried about dying because I'm taking a lot of damage here, and it's only going to get worse from here. 36 incoming. Might have to do the reinforced body. I think I'll do Streamline just because I do need to deal some damage, right? Okay. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't have enough energy. Luckily, I did get the stack, though. That is enough to be fully defended here. Let's do Claw, Compile Driver. Reshuffle the deck. Beautiful. I can do Aggregate to do Rip and Tear. See, even with the Rip and Tear, I just don't have enough. That's a problem. Right, I need to evoke this orb. Let's do Overclock first. Wow. Alright, that's also a problem against the Book of Stabbing with all these wounds. Let's do... I don't even know what I need to draw here. Yeah, wow. I'm dead here, right? Even if I drink both explosive potions, that's only... Wait, will it heal me enough? I'm up to 21, plus 4. No, I'm dead. Okay, let's reload. I think the problem was at the beginning I was trying to perfect, and instead if I dealt a little bit of damage, took some damage to deal more damage, that might have been better. Let's assume that's the first reload, but I mean, without that reload I would have been dead. I still think it makes sense here to play the Glacier, because that also deals some damage. Okay. And then here, I think this is where I might take damage. Let's do the Streamline instead of the Glacier here. So I will take a little bit of damage, but that way I'm also able to deal some damage and only lose 4 HP. 21. Let's do Beam Cell. I think I'll do Scrape. Alright, there's a Turbo that's really good. I can also do a Rip and Tear for 42 damage. That's not bad. And then I needed a 3 energy reinforced body, but let's do Capacitor and then a 2 energy reinforced body. Again, take 1 damage. I think that's acceptable. Yeah, see, it even already looks much better because I am not focused about on perfecting and instead on surviving. Let's do Tempest here. Okay. Right, and also I don't get that many wounds as I did before. Beam Cell, Streamline, Doom and Gloom, and Scrape. Okay. Alright, yeah, with the reload I had to be reckless, I guess, to be able to survive. You got Mercury Eyeglass at the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Before I take the Bottle Tornado, let's take a Ball Lightning. That's a good card. I think my only power is the Capacitor, right? Do I want that bottled? Not really. And with Black Star, I should be able to get enough relics, so I don't think I need that relic. I don't think I want to bottle the Capacitor. Let's skip this one. I don't think I'll take the Bottle Tornado. Now, there are some RNG differences. If nobody picked up the power at the beginning, you don't get Bottle Tornado offered, so you get something else instead offered, which, yeah, might have been interesting too. Alright, 32 incoming. Not much I can do about that, but I do have the Turbo, which is good. Let's do Steam Barrier, Cool-Headed, then Compile Driver. There's also Go for the Ice. Ooh, double energy. Okay. What can I bring back? I think I have to bring back a Compile Driver here for more card draw. Okay, Recursion is interesting. Let's see what the Rip and Tear... Actually, no, let's do Ball Lightning first. No, let's Go for the ice first, then a double damage Rip and Tear. I was really hoping it would hit the backline. It did, so I still need to defend against 19. But I also have an Explosive Potion, which might be enough. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, beautiful. That also heals me. Okay. Alright, usually the slavers are difficult. So far, I'm having some success here. Let's fully defend, and yeah, might as well play the Capacitor. Okay. And then another 7. Tempest. Wait, let's do Chill, then Tempest. That should be enough to be fully defended. I could have also done the Streamline, but this is fine too. And then next turn I'm guaranteed to kill. Actually, this turn with the Mercurial Glass. Beautiful. Alright, I got Birth-Based Urn. When we play Power Card, heal 2 HP on Memori. I am going to try to go for Curse, so I'm going to skip that as one as well. And unfortunately, I have both of those already, so I have to skip those two. I got the Bird and the Chosen. Yeah, might as well do Double Energy Capacitor. Cool-headed. Okay. Then Rip and Tear. And yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to take some damage here. Not much I can do about that. Okay. And then here, let's do... Should I just do Tempest? It would evoke this orb to be fully defended. Yeah, I think I'll just do Tempest here. Okay. I thought it would evoke that orb. I should have played the weakness on this guy. Yeah, that was silly. I thought I had enough to evoke that orb. Did not. Let's do Beam Cell, Chill. Anything into Hologram. Rip and Tear maybe? Yeah, let's Hologram the Rip and Tear just to deal damage. Okay. And then, yeah, let's do Recursion. Beautiful. Bird down, just need to deal 16 damage, which I should be... Well, not even 16, right? Yeah, Glacier is enough. Beautiful. Alright, didn't perfect this one. Rebound, Cold Snap. I would like a Cold Snap, more Frost Orbs, always nice. We got a Gremlin Horn. When an enemy dies, gain energy and draw one card. That's nice too. And then here, ooh, great event here. Yep, I should be fine, especially with an Explosive Potion still, right? Let's do Beam Cell, Sweeping Beam. Tempted to Hologram the Sweeping Beam, or do Double Damage, Ball Lightning. Okay, yeah, that's fun. I think I'll use the Explosive Potion. I don't want to lose too much HP here. And then gain energy to be able to almost fully defend with the Leap. Actually, if I do Hologram and then bring back a Beam Cell, that's pretty good too. Alright, another 11, Rip and Tear is enough. Beautiful. Okay, definitely wanted to have a powerful fight here. So Taskmaster and Gremlin Knob. We started with the Go for the Ice, then let's see what the Overclock gives me. Okay, Aggregate is great. I can do Doom and Gloom. I can play everything now because of the Aggregate. I should have targeted the Backliner. That was a mistake. Yeah, because the Backliner gives me an annoying debuff. Or, well, actually gain strength every time I play skill, right? So that is definitely annoying. Let's do... kind of want to do Chill here. Capacitor, then Chill. Let's do Capacitor, then Chill. Then Compile Driver. That draws me 3 cards. Turbo's great. I can do Streamline. And then I might have to do Leap. I'm a little bit worried about taking too much damage here. Already taking 27. Well, 27 incoming. I had 15 block. Here, Double Energy allows me to play something good with the Hologram. Let's do Recursion first. I was really hoping to hit the backline. Didn't. Let's do Beam Cell, Claw. And then 15. I had a Streamline, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Beautiful. Okay, alright, we got Unseen Tom. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card. That's really good with the Aggregate. Unfortunately, not that great with the 2 X cost cards I have, but still fine. And Kunai, every time play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 Dexterity, not bad. Charge Battery, yep, the only non-rare card I have there. And then here I got a Question Mark from Shop with Mummified Hand, which is interesting. Whenever you play a power card or run card in your hand because you're at the turn, I am wondering if I should take the Entropy Brew because it is expensive. So I already have these two. This is a rare card. This is great, but a little expensive. I think I'll take the Mummified Hand and the Entropic Brew. That leaves me with 70 gold. That's not enough for the loop or this. So I think I'll also take the Block Potion. Okay. I'm focusing on potions because those are the ones that will help me perfect, well, elites and bosses. Ideally bosses. Alright, here let's do Cold Snap probably. I'm trying to think if there's anything good to hologram. I could hologram the Cold Snap again. Yeah, let's target the weaker one. So do Cold Snap, hologram the Cold Snap. Okay. So 18 incoming here. Sweeping me, Shredder Capacitor. Hang on, let's see what the sweeping gives me first. Alright, there's a Tempest, so I think I should Turbo. And I don't think I'll do Capacitor, although it would set something else to cost 0. Let's do Charge Battery, then Capacitor to play the Scrape for free. Okay. Didn't get anything. And there's an Aggregate I discarded, right? Yeah, that's always the risk. Not much I can do here. And then with the X-Course card, I can trigger the Unseen Top. So taking a little bit of damage here, but the Backliner should be easily killed. Just needs 6 damage here. Doom and Gloom is great. Alright, and then I can do Go for the Ice, Chill. Actually, Stack is enough to be full defender, right? Alright. And then 24. Let's do Double Energy, Beam Cell, Streamline. Okay. And then, wait, can I kill? Yeah, let's actually not play any cards. That way, Pendip is ready for the next fight. Recursion Claw. I already have both of them. Now I'm a little worried I might have made a mistake going for Highliner. Okay, double damage, Rip and Tear. That seems like a good idea, hoping it hits the minions. Yep, okay, I can get card draw. That's good. Let's do Compile Driver. Go for the Ice. I think the Backliner. Then Claw. Okay, this is a little risky, because if I do Charge Battery... Wait, if I do Tempest, one of the... No, actually, it won't evoke an orb. So I think I have to do... How do I do this? I have to drink the Block Potion, right? Yeah, I have to do Charge Battery, then drink the Block Potion. There's still a chance that the orbs might hit this guy, but let's play it safe this way. And it actually didn't hit this one. Okay. That's why I bought the potion for. Alright. Aggregate is great. Double energy is great. Let's see how far I can keep going with the unseen top. So it's a beam cell. Just for fun, I will count cards. So that's card number 4. Then 5, 6, 7. Alright. I'm worried I'll get the reinforced body. That's 8, 9. Okay. 10. Alright. That's not bad. 11. Okay. 12. Oh, I got a curse. Yeah, alright. So there's not much I can do. Which is fine. I got the Dark Orb up front. I was able to deal a good amount of damage. So that's nice. Being attacked here again, unfortunately. I could do recursion. Actually, I can just do a 3 energy reinforced body. Yeah, beautiful. Fully defended that way. Awesome. Well, I guess also hologram to go for the ice, but I think this is fine. I think I'll just do streamline or cold snap. Let's do recursion first, then cold snap. Okay. That way I still have a dark orb. I also have double damage with the penib, although, yeah, I don't know if I should try to avoid using that. That might be a challenge. Yeah, no, it's fine. Let's just do ball lightning. All right. Okay, perfect this one. Very happy with that. Yeah, so far I only missed the last sentry's fight by 1 HP, right? We got Anchor Strike Call with 10 block. Oh, and then also died to the Book of Stabbing. We also got the boot. Whenever you deal 4 less unblocked attack damage, increase to 5, as well as another energy potion. And I already have these two. Unfortunately, I have to skip, although, yeah, recursion would have been nice. 0 cost recursion with the scrape too. Okay, 27. Let's do turbo scrape. Okay, chill is not bad. Let's do chill. Oh, but then I'll lose my lightning orb. Let's do cold snap instead, then compile driver. Okay, then aggregate and double energy. Oh, I should wait. Let me count cards. So I played all of these, right? Other than the void. So that's 8 cards played. No, wait, scrape. I played the scrape. What did it get rid of though? Oh, I don't remember. Wait, hang on. What did I play here? I didn't play the capacitor, right? Yeah. So that must have gotten rid of the scrape. Yeah, actually, Capacitor Doom and Leap got rid of the scrape. So I didn't play these 3. So I just did Turbo and then these 4. So that's 5 cards. And then a 6th one here. Okay, so that's 7, 8. I'm trying to think if I get it, what do you call it? The combo mod first. So that's 9. Oh, never mind. I got the Parasite. That's fine. I'm fully defended though, so that's good. Right. Year 27. I could hologram the aggregate, right? And I have the reinforced body. Let's do that. Let's hologram the aggregate, play that, then do beam cell. I'm actually very happy I upgraded that aggregate too. Wait, so 4. Wait, I needed 27. I have 8 already, so that's 19. So a 3 energy reinforced body is enough. Or I can do here. Let's do cool headed and then charge battery. Ooh, overclock is interesting. Go for the ice. Does not get rid of this guy, but ball lightning does. Okay. So now I just have to defend against 19, and I have 16 already. Actually, with Go for the Ice, yeah, I'm already fully defended. Still, I think I will do the charge battery just to gain extra energy next turn. Okay. Alright, and then 19 incoming here. Let's see if this Rip and Tear hit this guy. It did not, so I guess I have to do Streamline, gain energy, and then I might have to do... Tempest is not enough, right? So, yeah, let's just do Glacier. Okay. If I get a Recursion, I would like to save my Pendant for the next fight. Or a Darkness. Beautiful. Okay, so Recursion is already, Pendant is ready. We got Ice Cream. That's really nice. Energy to conserve between turns, as well as pair up and pick up raise from HP by 10. A Swift Potion, which might be better than 2 energy potions. Let's take a Swift Potion here. And I already, unfortunately, have both of those two. Okay. Should I rest here for an extra card reward? Because I'm trying to think if there's anything I urgently need to upgrade, and not really. Yeah, I don't think there is. Yeah, let's rest. Heal back to full, and, great, I already have both of them. Yeah, it's a bummer. Okay. Alright, here I got the Collector. Double damage is active. Actually, the enemy's vulnerable. Yeah, let's just do Rip and Tear. 42 damage, that's not too bad. Then do Beam Cell. I don't think I'll do Recursion. I think I'll just do Doom and Gloom. Okay. That also gives me extra dex, which is nice. Right, unfortunately, everything is attacking me here. I did get Aggregate and double energy. That's awesome. So that's 2 cards, then 3, 4, 5. Okay. 6, probably an Aggregate, right? Yep, 7. Okay. Then 8. Okay. 9. And 10. Beautiful. Got rid of a curse. That's nice. 11. Okay. Then 12. 13. I could have targeted the backline. That's fine. 14. I'm already fully defended, right? 15. Let's do 16, 17, 18. It's a bit of a waste of double damage. 19. I think this is my 20th card. Pretty sure this is my 20th card. Let's do it. Also, it deals a lot of damage. Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, I must have gotten combo out of that too. Yeah, very happy with that. Although now I don't have any Frost Orbs for next turn, so that might be a problem. Luckily, I'm not being attacked next turn. Beautiful. Let's do another Aggregate. That's great with the reshuffle, right? Then Overclock. Streamline, Doom and Gloom, Go for the Ice, and wait. Okay. Backliner is still not attacking. That's very helpful. Let's do Cool-Headed. Can I defend? I can with all the decks. Beautiful. Let's do Beam Cell, Charge Battery, Rip and Tear. Then Cold Snap, and I'm hoping I have enough damage next turn. Just need 26. I also have some good potions. Alright, getting a lot of debuffs, though. That might be a problem. Luckily, Backliner is still not attacking. That's great. And I got the stack. That alone is not enough, but together with the Streamline is. Let's do Recursion first. Then, wait, so this is 15 plus 9. That's not enough. So I have to play Steam Barrier and then the stack. That's okay. Now, next turn, the Backliner is guaranteed to attack, though, right? It doesn't not attack for more than 2 turns in a row. And that's quite a bit. Can I deal enough damage? That is the question. I have the energy. Scrape will give me a turbo. Let's do Scrape. Yeah, I think I'm going to target the Backliner. Although I had to have Sweeping Beam too. Never mind. I didn't have Sweeping Beam. That's fine. Let's do Ball Lightning. Maybe I should get rid of this guy to gain energy. Then Glacier would get rid of this guy, right? Can I deal damage? Not enough. I was hoping to... Well, that's fine. Let's do Glacier here. Okay. Then another Aggregate. That's beautiful. Let's do Overclock. Go for the S. It's a little wasted. Double damage there. Same with the Beam Cell, but I don't think I really have a choice. Actually, yeah, no, I don't think I have a choice here. Let's go for the ice. So 23, I have enough. Beautiful. Okay, yeah, perfect this one. Very happy with that. The ice cream made a huge difference. Without it, I think I would be in trouble. Hyper Beam Amplify. I will skip this to go for Popper. And then, yeah, definitely going to take the Column Bell. I'm pick up, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. Sacred Back is interesting. Sozu cannot work. I rely way too much on potions. But yeah, let's take the Column Bell. That gives me Curse of the Bell, as well as Juicy Bracer. Normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Ornamental Fan, every time play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. And Gambling Chip, at the start of each combat, discard any number of cards and draw that many. That's huge. That should help me quite a bit. Juicy Bracer is not bad, so that gives me 3 unique curses so far. I just need to come up with 2 more unique curses. Will that be doable? I do have question mark rooms. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, can hit all the 4 elites here. That's great. And yeah, maximize question mark rooms. Is there a shop towards the end? Unfortunately, the last shop is on the same floor as an elite, so I don't think I'll skip it. Unless I get the normality event and have to remove the normalities, that might be worth skipping an elite over. Alright, I think I'll get rid of... Actually, you know what? Let's keep the stack. I might need a little bit extra block. Here, let's do Turbo, Rip and Tear. Don't have double damage active yet. Streamline, Cool-Headed, go for the ice, and then a stack. Beautiful. Oh, what did I discard there? Overclock, I think? Yeah, that's fine. I didn't really need it. Alright, everyone is attacking me here. Let's do Chill. Can I hologram? I don't have an Aggregate, right? So, I don't know. Streamline maybe? Let's do Chill first. Then do Beam Cell. I think I'll hologram the Aggregate, the Streamline, because that allows me to get rid of this guy and give me card draw. And then here, I think I'll just do Leap and Compile Driver. That way I'm fully defended. Okay. You need to deal damage to avoid this guy from healing back up. I have the Aggregate and double energy. Not as much as I'd like, but still decent. And then, yeah, unfortunately I can't do anything else because of the parasite. That's fine. Okay. And then here, wow, this is not a good hand. I think I'll just do Glacier, then Capacitor. Trying to avoid playing the, hang on, so I have 36. Yeah, no, I have to do Reinforced Body. I don't want to waste double damage, so let's just do Reinforced Body, lose all my extra energy. Could also try to get rid of the Backliner. Nah, it would have been difficult. Alright, let's do Ball Lightning with double damage here, then do Scrape, get rid of this guy, then I can do Beam Cell, get rid of that guy, and then I, let's see if I can get something good here. I guess I'll do Darkness, and I'm fully defended. Okay. Alright, can I deal 26 minus 6? Might be difficult. Let's do Streamline, Compile Driver, and then Rip and Tear. Actually, let's go for the S first. Oh, that's enough. Right. Okay, Compile Driver number 2 or Streamline number 2. Have to skip those, unfortunately. And then another question mark room. There's a significant chance I might... Actually, I have a... No, I can't get a shop here. No, I can't do this. I already have enough relics. I don't need to waste this much gold for another shop. For another relic, I mean. I'm probably okay losing the energy potion. I like my gold and I like my sweeping beam. Let's lose the energy potion to get a Kabiko. Your first attack each combat is 8 additional damage. That's really nice. Okay. And then here, definitely want to fight for a rare relic. Okay. Alright, Aggregate is a good way to start. Let's get rid of... Actually, I'll keep the Steam Barrier. I might need the block. Ooh, I got Aggregate, and, well, I was hoping... See, I was hoping that Aggregate would deal more damage, but, I mean, Tempest is not bad. I still think I should do Doom and Gloom, though. Kind of want to do Streamline as well. Alright. And actually, that way I'm fully defended thanks to the Ornamental Fan. Beautiful. Okay. I pressed End turn too quickly. I think I got a Leap at the end, though, right? That's fine. Alright. Okay, so here let's do Recursion, Rip and Tear. Oh wow, none of them hit this guy. Okay, let's do Turbo, Darkness, Okay, finally. Then do Cool-Headed and Glacier is enough. Beautiful. And that way I have Penetrate for the next fight. You got turn where you can no longer become frail, which is nice. A liquid bronze potion, and I mean, heat sinks, I only have 1 power. I do have a cold snap already too, though, and I kind of need to get to Librarian, so I guess I'll take the heat sink somewhat reluctantly. Here I'm okay losing the Golden Isle to get 333 gold. Okay. And then here I got the Reptomancer. Alright. Let's get rid of these 3 and hope I get something good. Yeah, again, double damage with the Rip and Tear and Akabiko is great. Okay, beautiful. I am now fully defended, and I kind of want to do the Tempest, right? Yeah, let's just do Tempest here. Okay. Right, hoping this guy is not attacking me. It is not. Beautiful. So, Doom and Gloom is enough for the backliner. Gives me some energy back. Yeah, let's do Doom and Gloom first. Okay. Then Claw gets rid of this guy. Beautiful. Then do I want Frost Orbs? I am guaranteed to be attacked next turn. The other option is to play the Streamline. I think the good thing about Glacier is it gets the Dark Rope up front too. So I think I'll wait here, save the energy. Okay. Yeah, now I have lots of incoming here. I do have a double energy. Did I have an aggregate? No. Let's do double energy. Then do Sweeping Beam. I could hologram the stack. That might be good. Let's do Heat Sinks, Charge Battery, then hologram the stack. That is 1730. I need 35. I think that's only 34, right? 17, 30, 34. Yeah, so let me drink the Swift Potion here. Alright, there's a Go for the Ice. That's really good. Let's also do Compile Driver. Then Chill would get rid of the backliner. Let's do it. Okay. Then Aggregate. A little too late for the Aggregate, but I'll play that. Let's also do Scrape. Okay. Then Beam Cell. And now I can do Stack. Well, no need to play Delete though. Okay. Alright. And 30 incoming here. I need to get some lucky draws. I don't think I got those. Let's do... This is only 11 plus 6. That's not even close to enough. Let's do Scrape. Overclock might be helpful. Yeah. Not really, right? Let's do Turbo, Steam Barrier. I mean, the best I can do is Charge Battery, then... So wait, this is 24. I'm not that far off. I think I will drink the Entropic Brew again, trying to perfect this one. Focus Push, actually, the Weakness Push will bring it out to 23, right? And I have, I think, almost enough. 22, actually. Yeah, that is enough. Beautiful. So then I can do Capacitor. Let's also do the Darkness for free. Oh, I had Heat Sinks. I forgot about that. Actually, with the Heat Sinks, I didn't need to drink the Weakness Potion, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's play it safe here. Okay. Right, here I'm not being attacked. Let's do Rip and Tear with double damage, then Compile Driver, Cold Snap, Streamline, and that's enough. Alright. Might have been a bit of a waste of a potion. Let's grab an Energy Potion. I already have both of them, so let's skip them. Stone Calendar at the end of turn 7. Deal 52 damage to all enemies. That's good because I already have combo. And Bottle Lightning on pick up, choose a skill set. Come with this card in your hand. I wonder if that should be the Aggregate. I think that should be the Aggregate. Extra energy turn 1 with the Ice Cream. The other option is something with card draw, like Cool-Headed or Overclock, but I think it has to be the Aggregate. In this deck, I think that is a must-take there. Alright, Giant Head. So yesterday I messed up the Perfect here. Let's be really careful today. I will see if the... Actually, I already have almost enough block, right? So let's get rid of these 3. Okay. Alright, and then let's do Aggregate, Charge Battery, Akabiko, Rip and Tear. Actually, let's do Steam Barrier for the slow debuff, then deal almost 60 damage, and then do Streamline. Sweeping Beam, Doom and Gloom. Okay. That was a really good turn 1 so far. Scrape. Okay. Beam Cell, Turbo, even more energy. And then Claw. Go for the Ice. Cool-Headed. Okay. Darkness. Alright. And then Parasite, I think... well, not I think. I can't do that. I have to stop here. Alright. That was not a bad first turn. Almost 200 damage there. Should I do Tempest here? Yeah, let's do Tempest. Okay. A little risky. If I get attacked and I don't have any Frost Orbs anymore. Alright, nope, I got lucky there. Anything I need to hologram? Oh, well, probably don't need to hologram the Aggregate. Actually, no, I can hologram the Aggregate and then reshuffle with the Overclock. Then do Aggregate and double energy. Beautiful. Might as well do Heat Sinks, Compile Driver. Okay. Go for the Ice. I should have done the... Well, let's do Charge Battery still. Okay. I think if I had Calipers, this run would be pretty much done, but I don't. So I still have to worry about things like this turn. Let's do Turbo and just hope Unseen Trouble will give me some block cards. So let's do Darkness, Ball Lightning, Doom and Gloom, and Streamline. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Is there anything I can do? Not really. No, there's nothing I can do, right? See, this is where I needed a Swift Potion from the last fight. Yeah, that's a shame. Actually, now I'm starting to get a little worried about not being able to defend fully. Let's do Glacier here. Okay. Then cool-headed, at least I have energy, so that's nice. Recursion, steam barrier, sweeping beam, and rip and tear after the beam cell. Okay. Right, that allows me to at least be fully defended. Actually, I don't need the reinforced body. I'd rather save the energy for next turn. Okay. 35. There's a stack that is fairly useful. Let's do claw first, then see what the capacitor hits, and then do... Oh, I almost forgot about the heat sinks. Okay, let's do cold snap. Then do stack. Okay, that allows me to be fully defended. Then do scrape, reshuffle. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I don't need much here. I just need 60 damage. Let's do go for the ice, cool-headed... Ball lightning, doom and gloom, darkness. I'm still going to take some damage here, but not much I can do about that. Actually, stone calendar triggered. Beautiful. Now, backup preparation at the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards, and Beduvidal for each cushion next to each combat with 1 strength. So yeah, I have 3 unique curses at the moment. White noise is interesting. Spirit shield or auto shield is also interesting. Auto shields. The problem is if I draw it with the unseating top, it's going to be somewhat useless, right? So I think I'll take the white noise first. Okay. Right here, I got the Reptomancer, and yeah, I definitely can't do the Lightspeed modifier. Start up with the, wait, I don't want, hang on. Okay, I think I messed something up in the game. Alright, fine. Let's keep, yeah, probably Turbo Aggregate, those can stay. Same with Chill and Glacier. Let's do Hologram too. Let's get rid of, actually, I'll keep the Rip and Tear too. Okay, yeah. Let's do the Aggregate, let's do Turbo, let's Hologram the Aggregate, just to have lots of fun there. Then do Chill first, then do Rip and Tear. Okay. Oh, did not hit any of the minions. At least I can fully defend. Let's get rid of the backliner, though, to draw an extra card. Doom and Gloom is great. And I can do Glacier. I have the energy. Alright. Yeah, and let's do a big Tempest here. Alright, and I drew a Reinforced Body afterwards, which was probably not really necessary. Alright, 39 incoming. I do have the stack. That's not going to be enough. Let's see what the heat sinks hit. I'm starting to get a little worried here. So, if I do Claw, Leap, and Stack, that is not even close to being enough. There's nothing I can do with the orbs either, right? Yeah, I'm getting a little unlucky. As the deck grows larger, well, actually, and the curses get more numerous, because it's getting harder to be consistent. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, let's just streamline here. Alright. Yeah, Happy Flower, every 3 turns get extra energy, and Preserved Insect, enemies in elite combats have 25% less HP. I only had 1 more elite left, right? Yeah, that's disappointing. Alright, here, I already have the Ball Lightning, so now I will take the Auto Shields, because that's the only card I don't already have. And Potion Belt, is great. I'm a big up, gain 2 potion slots, very nice. And then here, yeah, so Normality Event might have been possible if I got this event a little sooner. I should still take that curse, right? It's a unique curse, okay? And also gives me max HP. And then here, I hate to lose any of these. I'm probably okay losing the Sweeping, though. Yeah, of those, I think I need the Capacitor more. And then here, this is a unique curse. This is a unique curse, right? Curse of the Well, Doubt, Parasite, Injury, and now I can get a Wraith as well, which is fine because I have Gambling Chip. All right, so I pulled off Highland and Curses, so there's no need to go for a shop here. I can do the Elite here, right? Got the Nemesis, not being attacked in turn 1, get rid of the Curses, probably don't need the Claw, probably don't need the Chill either, okay? Alright, let's do Aggregate, Heat Sinks, and then Turbo. I probably should have timed it in a way. Let's do Akabiko, do a Rip and Tear first. Should have timed it in a way that the Heat Sinks would have hit the Doom and Gloom to make it a little cheaper. Can I actually? I don't need that much damage to kill here. Stack, just need. Yeah, actually just need to evoke the Dark Orb, right? Streamline, beautiful. Alright, perfect this one. We got Vajra Charge come with 1 strength, and Lizard Tail, whenever you die, heal to 50% of your max HP instead. And I already have these 2. At least I got to 35 cards, so that's good. Do I even need a question mark room now? I haven't counted, but I'm pretty sure I got the Mystery Machine modifier. And I'm a little worried. Actually, I already had the event where I had to lose a card. If this gives me a shop, that might be worth it. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I need 2 more max HP, right? A regular fight won't give it to me, so there's a small chance I might get a shop here. No, I got Blood Vial at the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. Still, it's fine. I think it was worth risking it. Alright, here... Should I heal for another card? No, I have enough cards already. Upgrade the Tempest, not really. Upgrade the Chill. I probably don't really need that either. I'm trying to think. Let's upgrade the Cool-Head. I think at this point I have lots of energy. I need more card draw, so let's do that. Okay. Alright, here I got the Time Meter, 21 incoming. I might need the Reinforced Body, right? Let's get rid of, I kind of wanted the Akabiko, or the Rip and Tear with Akabiko as well. Alright, so let's start with a Rip and Tear here. Okay, then Aggregate. Alright, go for the Ice Charge Battery, Compile Driver. Actually, I'm already fully defended, so I don't need to waste my energy with the Reinforced Body. So let's just do Scrape. Okay. Then Claw, Chill, and I think I'll wait. So that way I can play, should I do Turbo too? I should have drank this as well. And this too. Okay. Yeah, it's a little risky, but I'll wait. Okay. Can only play 4 more cards next turn, though, so I have to be careful. 21. Okay, Cool-Headed is 1. I'm starting to get really nervous. Okay, there's an Auto Shields. That's great. I might have to do the Glacier as well. Actually, I definitely have to do Glacier, yeah. And then let's do Beam Cell. Okay. Alright. 28. There's a Capacitor. That's really good. Let's do Double Energy first. Then do Heat Sinks. That hit the Capacitor. Let's do Leap first, then do Capacitor to make the Doom and Gloom cost less. And that is not going to be enough, right? So I need to hologram. I kind of want to hologram the Glacier, not the Aggregate, because that will give me more Frost Orbs. So I'm getting 20 blocks just from the Frost Orbs alone. That might be valuable. Okay. Maybe now, if I can fully defend every turn, maybe I'll just wait. Should I do Tempest here? It's a lot of damage. So it will evoke 18 minus 5, right? So 13 lightning orbs, each is going to deal 10 damage. So it's 130, plus then another 25. So it's 155. It will force a transformation, but then the enemy will just transform and I won't have any Frost Orbs. So just to play it safe, also I missed the Lightspeed modifier anyway, right? So there's no reason to rush. Just to play it safe, I think I'll stick with this. I'll just wait for more strength to accumulate and try to handle it that way. I really hope that was the right decision. Alright, here let's do Glacier. Okay. So that's 42. I'm fully defended, so there's really no reason to play anything else. Should I do the Streamline just to make it a little cheaper? Fine, let's do Streamline. I will give and do that. Okay. Alright, 27. I have 20. I can only play a few cards, so let's start with the Aggregate, then Cool-Headed. Okay, there's a stack that is... wait, if the enemy gains extra strength, that's going to be 33. Right now I have 27. This is 33, right? That should be fine. So I can even do one more card. How about I'll do Rip and Tear with the extra strength and then do the stack. Beautiful. Okay. Actually, the enemy's not that far off from being able to from me transforming it. So, yeah, can't do Reinforced Body. I will do Cold Snap. Okay, that will force a transformation. Actually, I think before it was... And Stone Cannon triggered too. That's fine. Alright, not being attacked. That's... Wait, is it transforming now? Oh, it didn't transform before. Okay, yeah, it's transforming now. Fine. White Noise? Yeah, let's see what the White Noise gives me. Defragment, that's really nice. Yep. I don't think I need to do anything else. Let's wait. Come. I got 25 block every turn now. I will need 33 though. Go for the Ice is great. Let's do that. So 24. I'm fully defended. I could wait longer, but could also grab a... Actually, if I think I'll wait for the Tempest next turn. Yeah, that will evoke all my Frost Orbs. That'll give me plenty of block. Alright. Come. And then, yeah, time-wise, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm now not being attacked here, which is great. Let's do Turbo, then Tempest. Alright, beautiful. That was 11 damage with each Lightning Orb. Awesome. Alright, perfected this one. I think I perfected everything. I did a little poorly against the Elites towards the end. 1688, that's not too bad. So let's see. Of the 12 elites, I perfected 8. Yeah, that's not too bad. Could have been better, but yeah, I'm not upset about that. I'm most importantly very happy with getting Highlander and Curses. That was very lucky. I was only 2 max HP short from being able to get the Stuff modifier, although I honestly didn't see any way to get more max HP, but yeah, that was a shame too. Did get Mr. Machine, Overkill combo. That was fairly easy with the Dark Orb and combo with the Unseen Top. And then Librarian, barely actually. I wasn't even offered that many more cards. So I do wonder if you decide to go for Collectibles, were you able to get more than, I guess you need more than 3 if you also get Encyclopedian, which still might be difficult, so I think more than 4. That, I don't think, I saw a lot of duplicates, I don't think I saw enough to get collector bonuses, any of them actually. So I am curious. I think Highlander and Curses was very lucky, and I think was the way to go. Let me see, if I'm high up in the scores, then I think that was the right approach. If not, then it wasn't. Okay, so I am 17th right now. That's actually really good. I'm 2 points above PGM, and Sita got another, what is that, 50 points more? Wait, 50 would be 38. Sita got 37. So there's that event where you can remove a card, and if you remove a curse, you get the Poopy Relic. So I actually wouldn't be surprised if Sita did that, but then if you remove the curse, you might have had trouble getting the curse modifier. That is interesting. What did I miss? I did miss the Lightspeed modifier, so that's 25 points there, and I missed a few elites. So maybe Sita actually did the same thing as me, and I just was able to get more, you know, just get an extra elite or Lightspeed or something like that. Yeah, that is interesting. Let me know in the comments you did. I'm very happy with the scores, though. Let's review the score from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was the Watch Around with the Specialized modifier. They give everybody 5 copies of Weave, which is one of the nicer cards to have 5 copies of, as well as the Flight and Terminal modifiers. And people did really well. I actually could have gotten the Curse modifier if I reloaded the card matching event. That would have allowed me to get 1731. That would put me in the top 20. Unfortunately, I didn't, but people were able to pull that off, including Peltz, who ended up with 1756. That's a great score. Peltz was able to perfect 11 of the 12 elites, and mentioned that he only missed the Book of Stabbing fight. Got all the bosses, was able to get Curse. Now, interestingly, Peltz did not get curses from the card matching event. Instead got an early pain, probably instead of that event, actually. That would explain it. And then was able to pull off curses. Now, having a pain is, of course, very dangerous with the terminal modifier, though, but he was able to pull through. He also was able to get Overkill, I Like Shiny, the Lightspeed modifier, and Scamdian did not get the combo modifier, though, so there's some room for improvement. But given that the next score above Peltz is jumping up like almost 100 points, which is pretty much impossible, I wouldn't be surprised if all of these people here are using glitches, and Peltz is basically first place. So congratulations, well-deserved score. That would make Simone second place effectively. Great score. Simone, that must have been his best run so far. It wasn't that far ago when Simone just started playing and was still having trouble, but yeah, second place. Congratulations. Simone perfected 11 of the 12 elites, all the bosses, got 2 collector bonuses, also was able to get curses, also got overkill and combo. Mentioned that he was able to get combo with the lucky, getting lucky with just luckies and the weaves. That's something that I think Peltz too were hoping to pull off, and it just never worked out yesterday. But yeah, Simone was able to pull it off. Also was able to get Mr. Machine, the Lightspeed modifier. I suspect Simone did not get Pauper. He didn't mention that he got that, so I wouldn't be surprised if he went for rare cards. He also just mentioned that he took different cards, and it went really well. Congratulations. Gemina ended up with 1729. Gemina perfected all the elites. Yeah, I missed the giant head fight, and I didn't notice that. At one point, I was so confident that I had 35 block, and no, I only had 34, so yeah, I missed that. Gemina was able to perfect that one too. Got all the bosses, only ended up with 1 collector bonuses. Now, Gemina did not reload the card matching event to get Just Lucky, but he did get the normality out of it, so instead of getting the Just Lucky or getting an extra collector bonus, he was able to pull off the Curses modifier. He also was able to get Overkill as well as Pauper, Lightspeed, and I Like Shiny, and just like me, missed the combo modifier. So yeah, congratulations, third place effectively. Then you have Knight here, if we count from that, so 4, 5, 6, 7, technically 7th place, and then Sita would be technically 9th place. Congratulations, 1679 and 1664. I ended up not too bad with 1631, tied for 35th place. I perfected 11 of the 12 elites, and yeah, thanks everybody for pointing that out. I did not notice. I don't know why in my mind, I reviewed that footage. I think in my mind, I did not realize that the giant head was tagging me for 35. Maybe I thought it was the giant head had weakness, or maybe it was just 30. For some reason, I got the 34 block, and I thought that was enough. I didn't even register. I took damage. So yeah, sometimes it happens. I was able to get all the bosses, got 3 collector bonuses, which I thought was a record, but no, somebody beat me with that. Also was able to get Inscription as well as Overkill. Did not get combo, which is disappointing having that many weaves. Also, I guess yesterday the run was a little disappointing. Now, I did get a collector bonus on the Just Luckies, but I feel like the other Scry cards, like the Cut Through Fade and Third Eye, I only got 1 Cut Through Fade, no Third Eyes. I did have 1 Foresight, but I feel like the game could have given me a few more Scry capabilities. That would have allowed me to get combo. I didn't get that, though. I got Pauper, I Like Shiny, which was relatively easy, even without Black Star. I also was able to get, or was not able to get the Lightspeed modifier. I missed it by just a little bit, like 3 minutes or so. I interestingly got the money modifier with 1979 gold. So I was off by 1 wish to be able to get the reigning money modifier, and I did remove a wish, and I think there was at least 1 or 2 fights where I sort of didn't pay enough attention to play it, or I wasn't greedy enough to play it, and yeah, that cost me 25 points. Would have been able to get reigning money there. And then yeah, curses were definitely possible, as I mentioned, by getting that normality. So yeah, would have been a top 20 finish. Then you have Mike here with 1629, also a decent score. Cyberfox tied with 1629 for 38th place, so 2 points below me. Cyberfox mentioned that he perfected all the elites and all the bosses, got 4 collector bonuses, so that is a record. I don't think anybody was able to get more than that. Interestingly, Cyberfox had different RNG, and he was offered the apparition, so that explains the 1 extra collector bonus for me. He also got a collector bonus on the follow-up and the protect, as well as the weave, of course. Did not get curses, though. Was able to get overkill and combo, as well as Insignifiant, Mr. Machine. Missed all the time modifiers, though. And then also did not get Pauper because he bottled the Eruption and the Omniscience, and then also later on had the Wish. And then even though he tried to be as greedy as possible, he ended up not getting the reigning money modifier, though. Just got money. Still, that I can't imagine. And actually, even though he did not get the Pauper modifier, he almost tied me. So yeah, going for rare cards might have been a reasonable approach yesterday. And then Cyberfox actually had a funny comment about how he was yelling at the screen for me to defend against the giant head. And he also mentioned that, well, he and his wife enjoy when I sometimes respond to what they say on the screen, which obviously I can't hear them, but, you know, sometimes I can imagine what people yell at their screen, and so I try to respond accordingly. Anyway, great score from Cyberfox then. And then you have Steven here with 1583, and that's it for top 100. Missing top 100 just by a little bit. You have George with 1556, Roland with 1553, and Shivers with 1552. I should give a shout out to Goldberry, who got a slightly lower score, perfected 10 of the 12 elites, all the bosses, but only got 1 collect bonus and missed curses and a bunch of other modifiers. So he ended up with a slightly lower score. And then Alex had a very funny death. Alex died to the Act 1 boss. He had 3 HP and 1 regret plus a meditate. So if he had ended his turn there, he would have only lost 2 HP from the regret. Unfortunately, he played the meditate, which forced him to end the turn, but the meditate was upgraded. It forced him to bring 2 cards back from this discard pile. Having the cards on hand being 3 now, the regret dealt 3 damage, and he died to that, which is a funny way to go, and, you know, it happens sometimes. Not much you can do about that. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in comments what to do for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.